Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Yuto Moses here to give you my 5 favorite romantic films. And being that the new Nicholas Sparks movie, The Lucky One, is coming out this week, I just thought I'd do one of these videos for this occasion. So, let's begin. First one I got is Edward Scissorhands, the Tim Burton film about a man that was born without hands and has to use scissors for them. And so when an Avon lady brings him down from his mansion on top of a hill, believe it or not, to the suburban neighborhood, everyone realizes his talent. Now, this is one of those romantic films that made me cry like a girl, and Johnny Depp as Edward, he acts like a misunderstood child, and yet he seems like a fallen angel whenever he's able to sculpt something like a hedge bush, ice, or even hair into a work of art. And Winona Ryder, some people don't find her attractive, but I consider her to be my first movie crush back from when I saw her in Beetlejuice a long time ago. And the chemistry between Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder is wonderful to see, and I find that scene where she's dancing under the night while Edward is making the Ice Angel to be a very beautiful scene. Check this out if you haven't seen it yet. Next one is True Romance, the Tony Scott film written by Quentin Tarantino. If you haven't seen my review for this yet, then go check it out if you want to figure out the plot, or look it up, I don't care. This has a lot that you want to see from a watchable romantic thriller, like great chemistry from the two leads, Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette, a lot of violent scenes, and plenty of watchable characters, and no weak parts whatsoever. And there's like a huge shootout at the end, and not to mention, we do get to see Val Kilmer play as Elvis Presley, who acts as Christian Slater's mentor in this. So, this has a lot of Pulp Fiction-like stuff that will never get you bored. It's a really entertaining film. You need to check it out for yourself. Next one is Titanic, a romantic film that takes place several years ago about the Titanic ship, where love pursues on it up until it gets struck by an iceberg and the ship starts sinking. This is one of those films that I'm willing to get through just fine, because how the love builds up between Leonardo DiCaprio's character and Kate Winslet's character seems really great, and when the ship starts sinking, the writing is just great in this, in my opinion. Although this movie wasn't going to make my list, like it almost didn't, just because of how James Cameron has been rubbing this into our faces with Titanic Week, because a lot of people had been adding a lot of stuff to it with its re-release in theaters of Titanic in 3D, such as new documentaries and this new Titanic TV series. I didn't even bother watching any of those, and there's a lot of previews about it, but regardless of that, I liked a lot of scenes in this, and it's very tragic how it ends, even though it leaves you with a heartwarming feeling, and that Celine, and I even stayed for that Celine Dion song, My Heart Will Go On. Don't judge me! Next one is Boys Don't Cry, a biopic about the woman Brandon Teena, or Tina Brandon, whatever her name is, going through transsexual problems when she had that surgery a long time ago and starts to believe that she's a boy and starts to have relations with another woman. So if you consider Love a romantic film to be love between a Texan woman and a girl with gender-confused problems, then there you go. Hilary Swank gives a incredible performance as Brandon Teena, and even got an Oscar for her effort in it. But this is a hard-to-watch kind of movie because there are scenes of sodomy and rape, just to let you know. But I'm really into these harsh kind of films that way, so sue me. And last one is Forgetting Sarah Marshall, a very funny romantic comedy which gives you the most hysterical message about trying to move on over your ex. Jason Segel is a funny actor to me, even funnier than Seth Rogen, if I may say so. And Russell Brand as the British rock star, he steals the show for every scene he's in. But the sad thing is that his character in this and Get Him to the Greek are the only best movies he's been in, while everything else he starred in was just annoying as hell. So, I don't think he's best suited for a movie star, but there are a lot of funny scenes that you will laugh to in this, especially Jason Segel's Dracula song that he plays on the piano.
Die. 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 I can't.
That's funny. Okay, so that's all for my 5 favorites. I know some of my choices may be odd in terms of romance, but if there's any other choices that you believe are better, then leave a comment or give your own video on it. I don't mind. Until then, that's all for my 5 favorites. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back later. Until then, this is Yuta Moses, signing out.